Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome to another episode here from Erlengrat. Erlengrat? I don't know, it's one of those two. Whoop! The new map that has been added in the Alpine DLC, expansion, whatever they want to call it, for Farming Sim 19. We are here with some things that need to get done. One, you can see it's currently raining. Actually want to hop out and check this field. Does this got weeds too? Nope, but it does need to be fertilized, but it's not fully grown. Why not? I don't know. We'll ignore that. But yeah, we need to go and take care of some weeds that have sprouted up on our other two fields. Field 12 and 13 or 11 and 12. I can't remember which one it is. But we are going to go and buy a weeder. We might... It's going to cost like all of my money, so I might lease it. But at the same time, I should really just buy it so that I'm not dealing with too much leasing. I don't know why it just crashed there. I just decided I didn't want to drive anymore. And yeah, you know what? Let's take a look at it. So let's hop in here. So this is the one I used. This is the one I used in Felsburn. And it is only 9 meters wide. We have this one here, which is 12, and this one here, which is 15.2. And I'm deciding, because like this was plenty big enough for the fields that I did at 9. So adding an extra 3 meters, I think it'd be fine. But do we want to pay? So that's another 3 meters. So it's not twice the size, but it's pretty close. You know, I'm just going to buy the Einbach Aerostar. I think that'll be fine. I actually tried to remove this mod, by the way, that I talked to you guys about in the last episode, where you could buy stuff like secondhand or fac new. I can't load my game. The game just... I had it sitting here for like 15, 20 minutes, and it just wouldn't load. So it's just going to sit there, I guess? Maybe? I don't know. I'm just going to ignore it, and we'll deal with it another time, because I just don't want to deal with it. I need to get these wheels changed at some point too. I'm just not gonna pay to fix them right now. But yeah, I chose to go with this one, so we'll be able to do it. This will have plenty of space on it, plenty of space that it covers. So, and I'm curious if that's adding a lot of issues on the back. I don't think so. I do have a weight. It's just really, really, really big. Oh, it's also raining, by the way. I forgot to mention that. I'm assuming you guys noticed. But yeah, it's... I was going to wait until the next day, but I'm like, you know what? It's raining. Sorry, it's... the weeds just popped up on my field, and I'd rather remove the weeds now and then skip through the night and have it grown and ready to harvest in the morning, rather than have it, you know, grow or have to wait for the weeds come morning. So we're just going to take care of it now. I'm pretty sure I can use this now. I think it's still early enough on in its growth stage. If not, we'll just have to buy some herbicide. I do already have a sprayer. I like doing it this way better because I only have to pay once. I don't have to pay for the chemicals every single time. So let's see if this is going to work. Let's get her unfolded. Oh wow, that thing unfolds pretty cool. Alright, we can actually get everything going, back us up. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, we're gonna go V. And then we're gonna drive forward a little bit. Okay, well, it is working. So what I'm gonna do real quick is I am gonna record this for a time lapse. I don't know how the rain is going to affect it, so we might not have a time lapse. I am a little bit undecided at the moment, but as I said, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this done on both fields, and then we'll bring you guys back to see how it went. Okay, so I haven't looked at what the time lapse looks like yet, but what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish the rest of this because one, it's actually really hard to see a lot of the weeds sometimes because yeah, don't get me wrong, it's green, but so is the plant. So it is kind of a mess. I know I'm missing a bit, so let's see if we open up the map. Where is it? Right here, yeah, you can see I'm missing patches here and there, which I really don't want to have to deal with. So I'm gonna finish it up off camera. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna have a worker do the other field, and I'm gonna skip through till morning for you guys. Hopefully the rain will be gone, and it'll be sunny out, so we'll be able to see what we are doing, and probably by that point, this will all be grown. So we're gonna hop right into harvesting, because I want to make some money back, and I really need that money. So, I hope, as I said, if the time lapse is there, it's there. If not, you guys just kind of missed this. So, I will see you guys in just a moment. I think that's what we're going to do at night from now on, is I'm just going to have the computer do it. Because if you look, the computer did all of this. I did all of this, and the computer did from here up. So, yeah, the computer sees no matter what, which is very nice. So we'll be able to... Oh, hold on, let me get that started. Excuse me? There we go. Oh, no, this is going to destroy crops. I was going to start this on spraying, but I am not going to do that because I don't want to destroy all my crops. So instead, let us get into our fancy little harvester here, and we're going to get started. This one here, what is the value of straw before I make this decision? 92 bucks. Actually, no, we're not doing straw swaths. I know it's probably smart, but we're not gonna do it because I just don't want to have to deal with it. So we're gonna go V, we're gonna go B, and then we're gonna get this started. Let's see how good it is. It should be a really good crop. It's been double fertilized. I got like most of the weeds. You can see there's a couple of weeds just kind of chilling. It was really the best I could do. There wasn't really any getting around it because it was night and I couldn't really see enough to do anything, which is kind of a bummer, but I think I'll be fine with it. It's funny, you can still see where I drove up the field in a couple of spots, which normally it disappears, especially with all the other driving I've done. Huh. I don't know. That is rather funny though. But yeah, how are you guys enjoying the map? I know at least one or two of you were talking about how you like the mountain view as well in the last episode there. I do really like it. It looks great. In the live stream, we actually went all the way up there. If you just keep flying up, if you have a mod that allows you to fly, you can actually fly all the way up outside the world and then over and then down into that thing up there. And I can't tell what it is, if it's supposed to be a resort or a hotel or just like I don't actually know what it's supposed to be. But it has gondolas going to it from down there and from down there, which you can't access either of those, by the way, guys. But it is still cool to see. But as I was saying, you can't actually access them. But a lot of the map looks great. I love having the really high train bridge there. Seeing the trains driving on that is really cool. And then I haven't seen much with this bridge up there. You can't really tell if there's cars on it just because of the type of bridge it is. It'd be cool if you saw like tractor trailers and stuff, or you know, just big rigs and such driving across. That'd be pretty cool. But I don't really think that's kind of a thing. We get the train there, which is nice. We actually might use the train today. Actually, let's just throw a guy on that so it keeps driving. Because we are doing... What are we doing? Is this wheat? 14? I mean 12. It is barley. So let's check out barley. Barley's best price is the Felsburn grain mill. So same thing, we're going to end up doing that. And then oats is also the Felsburn grain mill. So at some point I am going to have to grab that train and stop it. I don't know how you can grab it without physically running up to it, but we'll keep an eye out for it. That's weird. Oh, because it's a worker. I forgot I haven't shut the worker off yet. But yeah, we'll be able to load up the train again, which was actually really fun to do because you're not just going to a sell point and just kind of dumping your stuff, which is a nice change. And it is cool that it still goes back to Felsburn, where we just came from, and I think it'll be a lot of fun doing that. But we have to get all of this harvested, and it is gonna be a big harvest. These are not small fields. Both of these are rather large fields, and I am very much looking forward to getting them done because, especially the oats, that's gonna be a good amount of money. This here's worth a little bit less than the oats, but I still think it's gonna be worth a good amount, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Yes, it probably would have been nice to have sold the straw off this field, but I think it's going to cost us too much right now to really work with it. I have no need for the straw, and at the same time, it's just expensive to gather it all up right now. So I'm not going to worry too much about it, and we are going to continue to get this done. So we'll probably start playing some music about now and make it go real fast. Well, this is a big field. I know I didn't really run too many big fields on Felsburn. I actually bought a big field and cut it up into 3 just so we could play around with a couple of different items, but this is a lot. I know for most, you know, like a long-term player, it's not a lot, but this is a good amount, and it's probably about half, a little over half the field. So you got to think we're probably going to get one more of these, and it's just going to be a lot. And I am very happy about it. So if we look at it, we're probably going to get about 55 to 60,000 liters out of this field, and it's going to be worth a large amount of money. And we still have one more field to harvest, and our other field is pretty much almost ready to go. I want to fertilize it again, but I can't change out the tires on that tractor, if I'm remembering correctly. I'll double check, probably at some point off camera. Otherwise, we'll have to use this guy here to spray that field. But one of the things I am considering, I am genuinely considering getting rid of that tractor. I like it. It's not a bad tractor, but if I cannot change out the wheels, I don't need it. So we'll have to play around with that. Also, I think there might actually be more than one place to access the train, and I think I just went to the farthest one. I can't remember if that one over there will do it, over by the barn. I don't know. But yeah, I am going to see if I can find the train real quick and get it parked. I know I can just dump it straight into here, but I want to get the train loaded up as early as possible. So give me 1 second, and I'm going to go find me a train. So I did find out after I'd already been sitting over here, I can actually dump at the other one that is closer. So for the oats, we may end up going on over there just because it'll be a shorter run. Not that it's going to make a huge difference on time. Bloop. But it would be nice to not have to deal with it. Oh, I am just short of it. There we go. There we go. 28,000, just short of 29,000 liters of barley. I am curious how much this thing holds, because if it's not everything we have, we're going to be waiting a while for this to come back around. Oh, no, yeah, no, we're definitely not going to run out of space. So I am going to throw a little bit more music on so that we can get the rest of the field done. Our worker has actually filled up their tank already. So we've already got at least one more tank full, plus everything that's over there. And as I said, we'll probably get close to filling up the trailer again. I'm going to go with 70% of the trailer. But once we finish up with the time lapse, that's when we will know. Little strip here, and then this field will officially be done. I think this is honestly a pretty long field. I think that field next to us might be bigger. Maybe, I think it's wider, but it's just about the same length, but it's, you know, it's bigger. And I cannot wait to see how much money we make on this. I want to harvest the oats and send that through as well, but I don't know. I gotta take a look. I'm gonna edit up a little bit of the video to see if we'll be able to fit it in today with everything else going on, which will be nice if we can, because that's gonna be a large cash influx right there, and I'd really like that, because right now we are leasing one item. We're leasing the planter, which is right back there, which costs 76,000. We also do not have any way to spread lime. So those are all things that I'm going to have to... Well, those are two things that I'm going to have to purchase, is a lime spreader, the lime, and I want to purchase that. I don't want to continue to lease it. And we also have a $100,000 loan to pay off. So that's all stuff we're going to have to keep an eye out for and make sure we take care of. So that alone is looking at about $200,000 between equipment and loan and all of that. So we're going to have to, as I said, make sure we keep on it. And we are going to go... So I think I said 70% of this trailer? Ooh, it's really close. Are we going to get to 70%? We are. Haha. My guess was right. It is... 22,000. So what did we have? We had 20, so we'll say 29 and 23. So 52,000 liters of wheat, which is insane. So let's get, sorry, not wheat, barley. So what did I say? 52,000? So it should be around $40,000 from one field, which is very nice. I am very, very happy with that price. It's going to make us a good amount of money, and it'll go towards probably a lime spreader. I know I should probably pay for the seeder, but the lime spreader is going to cost less, and that will improve the gain from our fields. And I know for a fact one of our fields needs lime. I'll have to double... Actually, I can check right now. Boom. So 12 and 13. Only 12 needs lime. I think after we harvest, 13 might need lime. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. But we're definitely going to have to buy one, because, as I said, over here needs lime as well. Luckily, that field doesn't need to be plowed, which is very nice, because I won't have to worry about it. But I think that's what I am going to do. I know I said I was going to hold off and send these both at once, but I think I'm going to send off this cart first, just so we can get that money in. That's really it. And it'll be nice. And I think that'll be one of the largest chunks of change I'll make off a single run. because of the fact I can dump 2 trailer loads into this, like a full field into this, and then send it off to sell, which I really like. I don't know if they did that on previous maps, Felsburn, or I can never remember the other map, the name of the other map, but I don't know if they've done it on previous maps where they have like this train that'll drive off the map and sell it somewhere else. I never noticed it in Felsburn, so I don't know if it was a thing, but I like it, and it's pretty fun. So what I'm going to do is dump all of this into there, dump it into the train, and then we will hop on the train and ride it to the end of the line and see how much money we make. So we were close quantity-wise. As I said, it was quick math, so we're only like $500, 500 liters short of that, which should still be a good amount of money. It's still going to be a solid amount. That'll push us over around $50,000, which will be nice in our bank account. And honestly, I could use it all to pay off half the loan. But you know what? Actually, I could pay off $25,000 in the loan, and then no, because I want to plow that field. Well, I don't know. I'll have to make a decision once the money hits our account, just to see how much we actually get, because I want to try and pay off that loan early, because I took out that loan specifically to buy a piece of land just to harvest it, so we'd have something to do. The train will now drive to Felsburn and will return on the other side of the map. Do you want the train to sell? Yes, please. 38,292, so we are just short of 50k, which is awesome. So as I said, guys, I am going to take a quick minute to edit up this video, and we'll see what we have for time and see if we will be able to get the other field harvested in this episode, or if we'll have to wait until the next. This field being a little bit bigger than I have worked with before, I did not know how long it was going to take to harvest. So, as I said, I'm going to step away, and I will be right back. I just finished editing up a majority of the video, not perfectly, but did my big cuts, changed my speeds, and all of that fancy bits you got to do when you're editing. And yeah, sadly, we're not going to be able to finish the whole harvest today, so I am kind of bummed. I was really hoping to get all the stuff today, but we will definitely be getting this done in the next episode. We'll be getting the fertilizing of the other field over there in 92. Why do I keep thinking 92? It's 21. Why am I thinking 92? There's not that many fields. But yeah, we're going to be getting the fertilizing done in here, and then maybe plowed in here? I mean, definitely limed. We're definitely picking up a lime spreader next episode and getting this limed, and then we'll probably end up seeding, and harvesting the episode after that. Something along those lines will probably work. I also want to set up my placeables yard, and what I'm thinking is cutting off like right, I'm deciding between cutting here or cutting like along here and putting all of my placeables in here. So like storage for my vehicles, storage for hay and straw, maybe a chicken coop, just some stuff like that is really what my goal is for that. There are a lot of placeables that I want to play around with in this series, but nothing we can really afford at the moment, which, as I said, is kind of a bummer, but I am looking forward to getting a lot of stuff done, and just from what we made off this field is already putting us up into a really good position money-wise. So I'm very happy with that, and as always, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I hope you all have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.